Hey guys, it's me back with another video. As you can tell by the title, things have definitely changed. So if you've been with me since day one, you know how heartbreaking this is going to be to talk about. But I'm still here, I'm still pushing, and can't nobody stop me. So if you want to know the story and see how I got this look while telling you, keep on watching. Guys, welcome back to another video of mine, or welcome if you're new. My name is Shanae. Today is gonna be different. It's going to be, first of all, you see the back of me. It's not perfect. Don't judge me for my one little painting back there. It's cute, isn't it though? But I do need to fix it, and I need to add some more backdrop. But this is going to be my new backdrop, my new setup. My husband bought me a desk and a makeup caddy, and I'm excited. I decorated it. I'll show a little clip of what it looks like. You'll see that it's against the wall. Right now I turned it so that the wall can be behind me. So yeah, so I got so many makeshift light setups because I don't have a ring light yet, but you know, baby steps. Today is going to be, as you can tell by the title, I failed the RN program that I was in. And the sad part that it was by less than 1%. So yeah, that's my story right now. And while I'm telling the story, I'm going to be doing makeup because why not? So yeah, that's that on that. I'm going to start with primer. I've already washed and moisturized my face. I'll insert what I do with my face routine now. That's it. So I'm going to start with primer. I use the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. I'm not really going to tell you everything that I'm using while I'm doing it because that's not what the point of this video is. It's mostly to tell you, you know, what happened in the story and how I'm going to move forward. Where do I start? As you all know, if you watch my videos, you know that I have persevered through this program before. This program has been hard for not just me, but for my family, because they see what I go through. They see everything that I've gone through in this program. This program, and I'm not gonna say what school I go to, but this program, I feel, and how a lot of us feel, is that it's designed to break you. It's designed, it's like a boot camp for nurses, I feel. And I feel like they only want the best, and there's nothing wrong with that, but that doesn't mean you have to break down the people that's in it until you get the best to see who survives. And I feel like with this program, that's how it is. They break you, they try to break you and see how long you can hang in there until the end. And at the end of the day, nobody wants a mediocre nurse. So of course you want the best. Of course you want people who, you know, do a great job as a nurse. But at the same time, there are some nurses, there are some people but that's only one aspect of it as far as I'm concerned. Like, okay, you can take a test. Great. You can take a test. But do you have compassion? Are you sympathetic? Are you somebody that the people that want in their house, taking care of their family member? Or are you just book smart and you just know your material. Nurses are more than just smarts. Nurses are compassion. Nurses are sympathetic. Nurses are, don't get me wrong, we still have to do our job and without bias and without, getting too emotionally attached. But at the same time, nurses are more than just book smart. Nurses are more than just passing the NCLEX. To be a nurse, I feel like I feel like there's more to it than just passing a test. So with that being said, and I'm not just saying that because I failed by less than 1%. I'm saying that because it just sucks, because I know and not to knock anybody in the program that I'm in. It's just that there are some people in that program that shouldn't be a nurse, as far as I'm concerned. I'm using the milk. And that was the LA Girl Pro Concealer in orange that I use as a corrector. This is the Milk Makeup Translucent Medium, and I use that to set this. So anyways, there are some people in my nursing program, girl, that should not be in that program. And I'm not saying that I'm not a hater. I am far from that, please. But if you knew what I know, then you'd know. You would know. And I'm gonna leave that there. But I say that to say, it just sucks knowing that information, and you're the one that's not in a program, because I wouldn't want that person that I'm talking about to be my nurse ever. Right now, I work for a home health care facility, and I take pride in what I do. It takes a strong person to be a home health care provider. It takes someone with compassion. It takes someone with patience. It takes someone with the will to do what others won't. And that's a nurse. I feel like anybody who's going to be a nurse should be a home health care provider or CNA or something first, so that you understand nursing is not just, okay, I'm this big nurse now and I don't have to take care of patients, or I just have to make sure the patient stays alive. I have to make sure that if something happens to that patient, we can try to save them. No, it's caring and compassion. I can't stress that enough. You have to be caring and compassionate, or else it won't work. You'll get burnt out. You won't love what you do anymore if you don't have that compassion. You just won't. You won't love what you do. And I don't have the most patience. I'm using the Bobbi Brown Skin Longwear Weightless Foundation with SPF in it, in the color Golden Almond. So yeah, I don't have the most patience. Trust me, I don't. The funny thing is, like, I don't have patience with a lot of stuff, but when it comes to taking care of people that can't take care of themselves, I have all the patience in the world. I don't know what that's about, but that's me. And it's like, so I'm sad that I failed out of the program. And the thing is with this program is that you have to wait 2 years before you can apply again. And then you start from all the way from the beginning. I was halfway through. This was my 3rd semester. I only had 1 semester left. And to have to go all the way back to the beginning, no, that's ridiculous. So I am going to swallow my pride, and I'm going to do the LPN program. Because I've wasted I feel like I've wasted way too much time in this program only to fail, to have to start all over again. I don't know about y'all, but I don't got money like that. Like I said, I'm doing a part-time job at a home health care facility. My husband is essentially taking care of me. I make my little coins here and there to pay my bill so that he doesn't have to pay everything. But my mother and my husband are taking the brunt of, my expenses. And I hate it. I hate it so much because I'm so independent and I'm so loving and I'm so caring. I'm so generous. When I had money, when I was working, I actually had a full-time job. I spoiled my husband. I did stuff for my mother, and for it to be reversed, and I can't do that anymore. And I have to rely. First of all, I can't do that anymore. And I have to rely on someone else. No, I can't accept that. So I'm going to do the LPN program. So that I can at least still finish in the time that I was supposed to finish. Although I won't be an RN, I'll still be a nurse. It's the lowest nurse, but it's still a nurse. And I'll still be making more money than I've ever made before. That's all I care about. I want to start making money. Like I said, I work for basically a assisted healthcare business. And when I finish with my nursing career, I'll already have a job with them, which is a blessing. And they take LPNs. So I already have a job lined up. So I'm sad, but I'm not sad. I'm sad because this is what I wanted. I've been waiting so long to become a nurse. Let me tell you something. I've been trying to be a nurse for 9 years. Now, shocking. It sounds shocking, but it's really not, because it hasn't been 9 years straight. I went to Del State for a year. That didn't work. I was young, dumb. And the one thing I will say that I got out of going to Del State was my husband. That's where I met him at. So there wasn't so much. So that was the highlight of me going to Del State, because everything else, it was in the tank. So I went to Del State for a year. So that year is when I first wanted to become a nurse. But that's not when I wanted to become a nurse, but that's when it started. That's when it all started, in 2011, January 2011. So then after that, after I kind of failed that, I went to school for medical assisting, and that I went really well. My GPA when I graduated from medical assisting school was a 3.8. I don't know why I couldn't do that going to Delaware State, but it didn't happen. It is what it is. I got a good job working for a lab company as a phlebotomist. And that lasted me 5 years. In that 5 years, I went back to school. I went back to school in 2013. So 2011 to 2012, I went to Del State to try to become a nurse. That didn't work. From 2012 to 2013, I went to school for medical assisting. So that was that break. And then from 2013 until now, I've been trying to be a nurse. So it's been, 6 years? However, you have to do your prerequisites first, and I had a full-time job. So I only took 1 or 2 classes at a time. That's why it took so long. So I won't say that I've been trying to be, technically I've been trying to be a nurse for 9 years, but it wasn't 9 years straight. I had things to do. I had the luxury of not working. I had to work. So that means I couldn't take classes the way I wanted to. It's a process. And I know y'all like, why you still got this concealer on your face? It's going to dry down. It ain't going to move. No, I know what I'm doing. So I say all that to say, it's been a journey. It's been a long journey. And I'm not proud of how long it's taken, but what I will say is everything happens in God's time. It's unfortunate that it's taken this long, and I wish it wasn't. Oh, this is chart shape tape. I'm not mad. I'm not mad at this whole situation. I'm more so, and I'm not disappointed. I'm more so, the only thing that's pissing me off is that I just want to start working. I feel like I already know most of what I need to know, and it's just taking so long. But everything happens in God's time. And it's like I have to continue to remember that everything happens in God's time. So although I've been knocked down, and although things aren't going the way that I planned for it to go, I know everything happens for a reason. You see this tattoo? Only God knows why. Only God knows why. And I stick by that, else I wouldn't have got the tattoo. Only God knows why certain things happen, and we find out later. I don't know why this is happening the way it's happening. I have no clue why things are happening the way they are happening, but it is, and all I can do is roll with the punches. Like I said, I'm not sad. I'm more so, I'm like, okay, God, okay. So this isn't happening the way that I thought it was gonna happen. I was almost done and I got knocked on my ass. So what now? What do I do now? And so I'm more excited. And that's funny that I'm saying that now, but I'm more excited about what he has in store for me. Because now it's like, I don't know. Like, I had a clue, an inkling about where I was going. I was almost done. Like, I was almost done with this program. So it's like now, and it's funny to say that I'm excited, because it's like, you're excited about, and you failed. Like, how are you excited? And it's like, sorry, I switched camera. I switched where my mirror was. It's like, you're excited about, and you fail. Like, how are you excited? And it's just like, I'm excited because I know God got me, you know? Like, I know God got me, you know? Like, I know that he didn't bring this far to leave me here. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, so what now? What now? So, I'm excited about what's to come, because I don't know now. Now I'm like, okay, so this didn't go the way it's supposed to. What now? So like I said, I'm gonna start the LPN program. Excuse me. I'm gonna start the LPN program, and hopefully I got in contact with this is the Fenty Beauty powder in the color Cashew. I got in contact with the other school, because there's a school over by me and then there's a school further south. Same school, just different locations. And I got in contact with somebody about how to go about the program, how to go about getting into the LPN program for them. And basically, I've taken all the classes, because like I said, I was almost done. So I've taken all the classes almost for the LPN program. So now I'm like, well, what do I do? How do I, continue with them? And basically, like, as far as I'm seeing, like, I can graduate from the LPN program, like, less than a year. And if that's the case, why not? So I'm like, everything happens the way it's supposed to happen. And yes, of course, I wanted to be an RN when I graduated, but sometimes things don't happen the way that you want them to do. Things don't happen. Let me tell you something. Things don't happen the way you want them to go all the time. Sometimes God's like, okay, this is what you want, but this is what I want, because I know what I want is going to lead you in a better direction than what you want. Sometimes. No, all the time. He's perfect. So if things don't go right, sometimes it could be the devil. It could be the devil knocking you down. But 9 times out of 10, if it's something for your good that you just don't understand, it's God leading you in a direction that he feels you're ready for. I went to church the other day, and pastor was talking about, I believe it was in Luke, about adversity. And it was like basically going through adversity and then getting back up and getting into your purpose, your creative survival. And that's what I'm doing right now. YouTube was never something that I thought about getting into. But I'm an open book. And I like to inspire and help people. So if this can help somebody, I've done my job. And that's all I want, is to help somebody else who's going through or may have gone through or understand what I'm talking about. Because I know everybody that's in nursing school ain't just go to nursing school and pass all willy-nilly. Like, I know there was some people who got left back. My instructors even told me, one of them, things didn't work out the way that they wanted in the beginning. So, yeah. Let's see. So I'm going to do I know I didn't do my brows yet. I'll do my brows last. Actually, I usually do my brows now. I'm actually going to do my brows off camera. So, yeah. Okay, did my brows. I used the Anastasia Beverly. No, I didn't. They ain't Anastasia nothing. I used the Precisely My Brow by Benefit. Are they the best brows you ever did see? Probably not. Do I care? Nope. So anyway, that's that. Today I'm going to be using Jackie Aina's palette. Okay, so I'm going to set my face using the Sephora Micro Smooth in Deep to set my face. I love this powder. Right. That's that on that. Okay, so now for the eyes. All right. So anyways, back to what I was saying, because it's not supposed to be box makeup. All in all, I'm not sad. I'm not sad. I'm a little hurt, but I'm not sad about the way things are going. Like I said, I'm more so excited. And like I said, that's funny, because it's like, who would be excited that they just failed the program? Like, that doesn't even sound right. That sounds fake. That sounds like you're being fake. And it's like, but I'm not though. I'm not being fake. I'm not putting up a front. I'm genuinely excited about, what's to come now, because I don't know. I have no clue. I have no clue as to the direction that I'm supposed to go now. Like, I know, like I said, I know that I'm going to start the LPN program, or see how that works. Because what other choice do I have? I'm not a quitter. I don't quit. I've never quit in my life. Not on what I'll say this. I've never quit on something that I've been passionate about. Like this YouTube thing. If you look at the videos before this, I don't know when you're watching this, but as of right now, if you look at the videos before this, how many views do I have? I think the most views I have is 100 something, and that was for my wedding, and like the first video, I think. But the videos right before this one, what do they have? 5, 6 views, and that's okay. If you're passionate about something and you want something bad enough, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter the views. It doesn't matter the likes. It doesn't matter what people think, what people say about you. It doesn't matter. Because at the end of the day, you know what you're capable of. You know how far you can go. And God knows. So if it don't work out after a while, then you say, okay, well, then maybe this is not, for me. This is not what I'm supposed to be doing with my life, maybe, Maybe this just isn't it. And then you find something else. But don't give up because you don't get instant gratification. Because anything worth having is worth fighting for. Anything worth anything takes a little bit of work. You don't just get it because you want it. That's not how that works. That's not the way it's supposed to be. And this day and age, that's what people think. This younger generation, I think that they see these young celebrities or these young YouTubers and they think, oh, this was overnight success. By the way, I'm using, that first color was ginger and now I'm using Big Wig. But yeah, they think, oh, this person had overnight success. And that's how it's supposed to happen for me. And it's just like, no, honey, that's not how it works. These people have been on YouTube sometimes for 5, 10, 15 years. Jackie Aina was on YouTube for 10 years before she blew up. It was a good maybe 8 years, 7 years before she actually blew up. So no, these people these days think instant gratification, and it's just like, no, because that instant gratification that you seek can instantly go away, just like that. People will instantly like you and then instantly forget about you. So no, I want longevity. I want to work hard for mine. I want people to gradually like me so that they won't fade away expeditiously. You feel me? Like, I'd rather slowly. Yeah, I don't want people to instantly, go away just as instantly as they came. So, yeah, I feel like anything worth having is worth fighting for. I'm in this for the long run. I'm in this for the long haul. I don't know. I have no idea where, life is going to take me. What I do know is that I have been blessed and highly, highly favored by God. There's nothing in this world that I could do without him. And I know this, first of all, I know this video is all over the place, but you know what's funny? I don't know how these people do makeup and talk at the same time, because it's very hard. It's very hard to do makeup and talk at the same time. But hopefully this is coming out right. I think I like it, but I'm using Pinker now, which is a beautiful shade. But yeah, I don't know how people do it. But yeah, so there's no fallout. There is no fallout in any of the colors I just used. Anyways, I'm okay. And I'm going to be okay. And for people who know me and that were rooting for me, don't worry. Don't you dare worry about little old me, because I'm good. I am good. I'm okay. I am blessed and I am highly favored. And I know God did not bring me this far to leave me here. And just so y'all know, I've been using the same brush the entire time. Not that I couldn't have changed because I have a few brushes in front of me, but sometimes you just don't feel like it. So, okay, so I'm back. All right, so I had to concentrate. I think this is cute. So anyways, I'm okay. What else am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? Fight them? Fight the teachers? Because then what'll that get me? You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to pick your battles. And I tried to fight it. I really, really, really did. I fought my hardest fight. And at the end of the day, the verdict is what the verdict was. And I just have to move on with my life. Because one monkey don't stop the show. One monkey don't stop the show. It surely don't stop my show. And they will have lost one of the best nurses to ever grace the school I went to. But that's okay, because I know my worth. I know what I'm capable of. I know how I operate. And that's just that. It sucks. That doesn't make it suck any less. You know, like, who wants to fail at something that they are passionate about, you know? Like, nobody wants to fail at something that they fought so hard for. Nobody wants to fail at something that they feel that they've sacrificed for. But at the end of the day, God is still God. My friend Tawana instilled that in my head. At the end of the day, God is still God. And he's going to make a way, because he always does. There's been times where I thought that was it. I thought that it was over. I thought all hope was gone. I thought God don't love me no more because I'm going through these things. And it's just like, no, honey, you are a warrior. And what do warriors do? They fight to the very end. And 9 times out of 10, if you're a good warrior, you win. And if you have God on your side, you're unmatched. And my friend, ladies and gentlemen, I've got God on my side. Period. I've got God on my side, and I've got his mercy and the victory. And this too shall pass. And that's that on that. I like it. Yeah, I like that. I done highlighted the inside of my corneas, or whatever you call that part. My tear ducts. I'm just going to finish up, and then I'll give you guys my ending story. So this is the finished look. I like the way it came out. It's different. I don't think I've ever done purple. Period. I don't think I've ever done purple, but I'm here for it. And yeah, so in conclusion, I actually just got an email that's posted my final grades. So I now know exactly where I stand, and things have become a little bit more real. It's funny that I got that email as I'm filming. So, I mean, it like I said, it is what it is. I'm okay. Do I think I could have done better? Absolutely. You can always do better. Do I think I gave my all? At the end, which is when we all decide to give our all and do our best. Why do we wait till the end to pick it up? I am one of the biggest procrastinators that I've ever met. And I've been with myself for 27 years. So, everything is a lesson. Everything is a there's always a lesson to be learned every day. And unfortunately, I learned my lesson in the worst way, but I'm not mad. I'm not sad. I cried. I did. I cried my little heart out. I cried till I couldn't breathe when I realized that it's over for this program. But then once I got that cry out, like, what next? What next? You can't just keep crying. What next? And that's why I decided to put my big girl panties on and see what else is out there. And that's when I discovered the LPN program. I knew about the LPN program, but I realized that that's another option. And maybe I don't know. God doesn't make mistakes. And although I feel like I was ready to become a registered nurse, I was ready to become a nurse, or RN, I should say. Maybe I need to walk in a different path for right now. You understand what I'm saying? Maybe I got knocked down a peg so that when I do reach my goal, there's nothing you can say to me. There's nothing that you can say to me. There'd be nothing you can put in front of me that I haven't already experienced. So I have to think about it that way. I have to think about it as, okay, everything happens for a reason. God makes no mistakes. So what am I going to do to move forward? What am I going to do to propel myself to reach the level that I want to reach? Because I'm not going to sulk. That's not me. So let's move forward. I know my friends that have been in the program with me are devastated, but I'm not. I'm okay. I'm okay. And so for people who've been on this journey with me, who've watched my videos previously and watched me overcome certain things, that's not the end. The only time it's over is when you're dead and gone, and I'm not dead or gone. So until God calls me home, I'm going to keep it pushing, period. And that's just that. If you've been on this journey with me from the beginning, then you know. And like I said, I'm not done. I'm not done. This is only the beginning. I'm not done. So I love you. Thank you all for watching. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, comment. Let me know what you think. And just leave your feedback down below. I'm not sad. I am excited to see what he has in store for me. And that's all I got. And so I love you guys. Thank you for watching. I said that for the 5th time. I see you guys in my next video. That's it.